What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of What Are They Cooking, the series where we showcase the craziest Edison format ideas ever conceived. As always, if you're a member of the audience, you got a cool replay you'd like to share, you can do so at the Discord in the description. Just put it in the Edison Format Replays channel and I will take a look. Starting off today, we have Yubel Quick Draw. Man, I'm a big fan of the Yubel cards, so I felt like I had to include this one because I have some builds. And I never really got one that I liked a lot, but I felt like there's potential there because, like, the floating into Terra Incarnate and stuff feels pretty decent, and you can get it with Debris Dragon and Limit Reverse potentially too. So there's like there's neat things you can do. I just felt like I couldn't quite get it right. I don't know. Maybe this replay will actually give me some ideas or inspire me. I know I wasn't playing Armageddon Knight. I was just playing like a ton of milling, but I don't know, maybe I could conceive of a version where you're playing Armageddon Knight and like Necrogardna, Level Eater, Plague, or something like that. I mean, it is a lot of kind of weird random one-offs you got to throw in for that to work, but it'll increase your consistency of getting to Yubel at least, which we have already done now. Now I'm not sure. I think we could have gone for Drill Warrior here, because you can Level Eater Caius twice, right? But instead they go for Junk, and we get Mirror Forced, which definitely seems not great. We're up against Value Turbo. They're playing the Spirit Reaper version. We could have just brought back Yubel there and held on to the Book of Moon, right? Because it's not like Spirit Reaper can run it over or anything. Well, either way, we're getting Terra Incarnate now. But again, this kind of just seems like the same, but without our Book of Moon. Opponent insanely decides to go for Brionac here. But now we just get Ultimate Nightmare. Maybe they thought we weren't playing it. I remember I tried not playing Ultimate Nightmare once because I just like, it's one more brick. But I feel like having the additional float is just too good. So, yeah, I generally, it's probably a good idea to play it. And yeah, Ultimate Nightmare, just like Ring of Destructions, anything it attacks. Whereas Terra Incarnate is like a dark hole every end phase, or not quite a dark hole. It destroys everything but itself, I think. So yeah, we're going to go into a Stardust, bring back Level Eater, and the opponent just concedes. I don't know, they like threw the game there when they made Brionac bounce Terra Incarnate. What the heck was the plan there? Like, yeah, obviously they just float into Ultimate Nightmare. So it looks like Level Eater, Gardna, Plague are the cards that are being played for the Armageddon, and I don't know if Greffer's in here as well. I guess if you draw them, you can just pitch them for a Drill Warrior or something, is maybe the thinking. And then Vortex Trooper is another piece of technology that I liked, because you need a way to like get these Yubels out of your hand when you draw them, and Vortex Trooper helps with that. Plus, it's a Limit Reverse Debris target, and you've got to be playing Limit Reverse Debris to get into your Yubel to float, basically. So it looks like we're also on Raigeki Break in here. So we got like Raigeki Break and Quick Draw to get stuff out of our hand, I guess, is the plan. We're just taking all this damage. I guess we want to have both tokens here. I don't know. We could have just absorbed the damage with the tokens, and then like Sync Road 8 with Plague Brain Control, and then we have Judgment backing up that play. So I think maybe a little bit too conservative there with our cards there. Because, yeah, I think people just like take too much damage often, actually. They do this with Gores too, where they just like eat too much damage being greedy with their cards. So we're going into a Goyo. Alright, we could steal the Greffer. They're on 2 darks, though, and if they get 1 more dark, they can drop Dad. However, we have a Fiendish Chain now to counter that. The Fiendish Chain makes me wonder if this build is playing Magic Planter. That's something that I also tried. Because you can play like the Limit Reverses, and then Call, and then Fiendish Chain, and then Magic Planter, obviously, but... yeah, once again, I didn't love that either. It felt a little inconsistent. So the opponent's going for Thought Ruler. Not a bad thing. I mean, they could have gone Dark End, though, to just kill the Stardust. It was definitely riskier to make Thought Ruler, but the payoff is that they get to gain a bunch of life points now. And yeah, this is looking rough. Yeah. We had Dyna, Spirit Reaver. Okay, we're going to be going to the next game. Understandable. We open Rhoda, Armageddon. Armageddon send Yubel. See, it feels really good having the Armageddon there. I don't know. Maybe you could like play a smaller Armageddon package with like Rhoda plus Armageddon plus Warrior Lady and just like have Armageddon only be to get to Yubel or something. I don't know how I feel about that. I could maybe test some stuff after this, because like I said, big Yubel fan. I want Yubel to be good. Damn it. They brain tribute over, which does actually out this thing because I think it is Terran Incarnate. It should miss timing, right? Or when this face-up card leaves the field. Yeah, this one misses timing, and then yeah, this one also misses timing. Yeah, they both miss timing. Yubel has to be destroyed, and Terra Incarnate will just, if it leaves the field in any way, it floats, I think. But yeah, obviously, if you tribute over it, it will not be going off, and we'll be getting the end phase board wipe once again with Terra Incarnate. And now we're going to go into Drill Warrior, probably, which is a kind of cool thing you can do, where you make Drill, and then you tag out, and then the Terra Incarnate kills everything in your end phase, but the Drill, like, dodges it. I don't know why they're trying... Why are they just attacking? Are they just attacking it for fun, dude? Is that what... Just might as well use my battle phase on this turn. Are we making a second Drill? We are. Okay, we got double Drill now. I'm not usually brave enough to go double Drill, because it's like if they summon Fossil Dine, I'm going to feel really dumb. But, yeah, they're bringing out some Vayu things. Do they have an actual way? Okay, Dark Arm Dragon. We would actually be dead, but we have Fiendish Chain. And the Fiendish Chain's going to do some work. Now we're going to go bring back both of the drills. Bring back Level. We're going to make it a third drill? No, there's no way we play the third drill. We got the Turbo Warrior. And I think that's enough to go for game. Probably. Because what we hit for... This thing gets halved, so we hit for 1350. And then 24, so that is 3750. So Yubel Quick Draw. Going to take it. I mean, this deck has some interesting ideas. I just love seeing the Yubel card. I like seeing Yubel float into Terra Incarnate. I like seeing Terra Incarnate blow up the Vayu player's board. Lovely. Next up, we got a Black Garden X-Saber Chat. I think this deck was like shown on Keegan's channel before, probably. Definitely an Armageddon Knight build that I can get fully behind here. And we're going up against some kind of frog thing. Bit of a slow start for the frog player. They just decided to Soul X Dark Dust Spirit, which was not fantastic for them here, but here they bring out Dupe, and this has got to be the slowest way to get to Treeborn possibly ever. Just like Dark Dust your own Dupe on turn 2, and then get to swap, and then swap since Treeborn, and then the turn after that you get Treeborn. Well, anyway, we're going Monk Cat, so we're going to be ripping 2 cards. Swap Frog gone. And what else do we lose? We lose the enemy controller. Okay, that's rough. We can synchro into Gotems, and the opponent's just like, screw this, I'm done. Okay, understandable, I guess, based on the situation you were in. We opened Dust Shoot again? Did we have Dust Shoot game 1? I feel like we had Dust Shoot game 1. Am I remembering an earlier Dust Shoot or something? Well, anyway, we have Dust Shoot this time. The opponent goes for Jinzo, which apparently, I guess they probably sided into that. I don't think they main deck Jinzo, but you never know. You never know with people. We have Brain and Mind, hilariously, to out the Dupe block. So we can go level 7 into Urbellum, Smashing Ground, and then we get an Urbellum hand rip too. That's painful. Painful, painful, painful. The Tragodia will go to the top, and now they're drawing into a dead Trag. They're trying to do Treeborn stuff under Black Garden, which they really shouldn't be doing. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why they did that. They should have just never summoned a Treeborn, honestly, but okay. Well, apparently what we have just isn't good enough and we concede. Okay, I guess. Was there really nothing we could do there? Was there really nothing? I guess, yeah, I don't know. So we're going to hit in. Looks like a Snowman Eater this time. So now we're going to go main 2, Arcanite, pop the thing. They're going to access Treeborn here, and probably just try to go for some Light and Darkness Dragon thing next turn. It's definitely looking kind of spooky for the Saber player, unless we rip the Lad. If we rip the Lad, I think we're golden, but we do not. So that's going to be tough. Here comes the Light and Darkness Dragon. Hit into the Arabelle. All right. I guess we can potentially maybe do something. What could we... No, we're just getting run over. I don't know. On attack deck, you could, like, shoot Book of Moon. But then it's like, we don't have follow-up next turn, so I think that's a little too risky. Yeah, I don't know. We gotta find a way, some kind of way of dealing with this Light and Darkness Dragon. Are we doing it now? Okay, there we go. Shoot Book of Moon, and then we can Rhoda. They can't flip their guy back up. And we can get, I don't know, whatever we want, right? We can go for just a... Okay, we're just going to get a second Saber and try to do some Fall Troll nonsense. All right, we flip up Lad. We're just going for game. That's the plan. And I think it'll work. I think it actually will work. Because, yeah. Like, well, what can you do? It's Light and Darkest Dragon. You can't Fade her. Can't Econ. How much damage is this? What is this? 29 and 48. It's just like 77. So I mean, more than enough to attack for game. Got to attack with the Air Bellum last, I guess, or it'll get negated, so you don't want that. But yeah, pretty interesting game shot here. Actually, I think pretty well played by the X-Saber player. I really liked that the execution in that game. So we don't really see the Garden get used. I don't think, but I mean, it's just like it gives you greater consistency of getting to Cat, which is like very good in X-Sabers, obviously. It gives you even a higher ceiling more often, which is what X-Sabers is all about. So, yeah, that's that build. Now we have Psychic OTK. I assume this is probably a Mind Master build. I guess you can you can probably do some weird OTKs with, like, what's it called? Overdrive Teleporter, but not as consistently, obviously. But the Mind Master thing is pretty crazy if you can ever, resolve it. We're also going up against Frogs again, who for some reason they don't go dupe block here. They'd say they'd rather have the swap. Okay, I guess we go Power Injector, Mind Master off the teleport, and now we are just going for it. We go for Destructotron, try to pop the back row. Now they could just steal the Mind Master, which is what they're gonna do, but we can Brain Con get it back. Oh, that's funny. All right, so let's see us execute this OTK. I mean, we have Power Well, so it's like super easy, right? We just go through everything. Are we gonna have enough? Wait, what? Okay, Power Well, there we go. Everything's back. Synchro, gain some life with the life transfer so we can keep going. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Psychic Snail, and then Synchro Catastor so we can attack twice with the life transfer, and then we go 14, 22, 48, attack for game. So there was a line. There's always a line with Mind Master, I'm pretty sure. It's like actually impossible for there not to be. The opponent is actually bringing in Chain Disappearance. Oh, man. Well, they're going to pulse back the Dyna, but, like, you can't even bring back Treeborn or do anything here. So we're just going to bring out the Dyna again. All right, what was that, actually? Come on, Frog player. What are we doing here? Why would you ever side Chain Disappearance in the Frog deck? I don't... All right, I don't know. They just got to draw, like, Brain Control or something. Okay, Solex. That basically does it. Caius, there we go. And now I think it is unfortunately... It is just Jover again, right? Because we E-Telly. There's the Mind Master. We summon 10,000 billion things. Is this lethal? I don't want to sit through the whole thing again. All right, understandable. Understandable from the opponent. But yeah, obviously we will just be killing. Powerwell is actually pretty crazy in here, right? Because you can just, like... You send everything, and then you just soul charge back your whole friggin' graveyard. And then eventually, somehow, we get to Colossal Armory with Hyper Psychic Blaster, or Hyper Psychic Blaster attacking twice with Armory Arm. I don't know why I said Colossal Armory, but yeah, that's the Mind Master Psychic deck. Pretty terrifying. Obviously, you got to fill your deck with a bunch of nonsense is the main issue. But if you ever get to your, clear their back row, E-Telly for Mind Master, you're definitely golden. So, all right, that's that build. Final replay we have is we're farming Mr. Maple for alt format replays again. We got him going up against Murray, actually. So, an interesting matchup here. Probably looks like some late 2016, like ABC format type of duel, I would assume. So, Maple playing Mermail Atlantean, and Murray playing ABCs. So, let's see what Maple does. Probably we're just going to make a Norden here. Norden was a crazy card. I don't know what they were thinking. Okay, so Toad is out. So I guess this is later. Wait. When did Toad come out? Crap. No, I think I'm right on the timeline there. Where Toad was like, what, Invasion Vengeance or something? Am I off by a set there? I think Toad was out before... It had to be out before Raging Tempest, so... Yeah, this is probably before Zoo format. We're going to go Moulin Glacia. So there's the turn 1 hand rip. Okay. And then I think, yeah, we actually, our end board's pretty nuts. We got like multiple negates. We got the Toad Omni negate. So gonna be just impossible for Murray to play there. All right, Murray starting out here with a Desires, but Maple drew the Max C, which may or may not have been. When did Max C get hit on the list? I swear Konami did some like dumb thing. Did they put it to 2 and then to 1, or did they just put it to 1? Either way, it should never have been at 2 or 1. Just like completely ridiculous. I don't know if it was ever at 2. I know it was at 1 at one point for sure. But yeah, Murray has to play into that Max C, which is not great. Twin Twister now going to be used. But the ABC parts do float. However, I think the Mermail play here is going to be pretty nasty. Maple's going to be summoning a lot of stuff, and we might just be able to go for game here. Yeah, we're going to Crow. Does Crow stop the Dragoons from going off in the grave? I know in Modern it works that way, but when did that rule get changed? I'm going to just assume these guys are right, and it already worked that way in whatever we call this format, is ABC format. But I do not recall when exactly you could start like DD crowing things at that moment, and then they would just never go off in the graveyard. So we're going to Desires Find Raigeki. Okay, well, I'm going to float into some more gadgets off the other gadget. But we have Instant Fusion to extend it in Origin into Abyss Dweller, which is, I don't know, they already got all the graveyard effects this turn, but, you know, it'll be annoying later. And, yeah, everything gets boosted, and we drop the Mulan Glacier too. All right, Maple, this is so toxic. This is so toxic. You're such a mean guy, winning on turn 1 twice with your dumb, silly OTK deck. Why would you do something like this? Why would you do something like this? Because this can attack twice, right? Yeah, okay. It's just over. Just over. Cruel. Okay. That's the final replay we've got for today. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. I'll see you next time.